Make some noise for...
I told him when I come back, we're going swimming. So, tell everybody thank you for them. Скажи, дякую.
Дякую.
Не, английский.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, что? Very much. Еще раз.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Future president of Ukraine right here. All right. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to you tonight. Glad to see you here. I know a lot of you guys are always asking me where I get these hoodies from, and tonight, I've got one out tonight that's incredible. I'll be sharing it with you. Johnny Nedregard already in the house, enrolling 22 Norwegian kroners. Hello, Hope Train family. Yes, sir, up to 21.8K members, growing very quickly, and we're thankful for that because we continue to tell the truth. And honestly, the program tonight, I'm actually calling it some good, some bad, and some ugly. And we're going to see some good, we're going to see some bad, and we're going to see some ugly. There's my partner right there, Rick Berry in the house. Actually got here on time today. Unusual for me. You old codger, you. Welcome, Rick Berry. And soon, remember, you have some things for fish. You guys will be with fish very, very soon. Working on that. Hello from southeastern Kentucky. Let me just get a few hellos here. I'm in no hurry, guys. I hope you're not in a hurry because I've got some incredible things to share with you tonight. Going to be just blown away. Oink. I love that name. Yana. She's in the house. She's in Kyiv. David L., thank you for that $50 super chat. Appreciate that. Let me send that there. Thank you so much. You guys are going to see a lot of your love in action. Bobo Uzala asking me about a patch cam. So guys, when I'm home in my home studio, I have cameras and different things, and I show patch cams. There is going to be a patch cam tonight, but it's the only camera I have, and it's that one right there. You'll be seeing the patch in a little while, and I think you're really going to like it. So let's see. Ronell, getting ready for work. I'll be back later. Good for you. Thank you. Blonde Bombsheller in here working. Yana in here working, helping us. Yana from Project Konstantin, who actually is in Kyiv right now. I'll be seeing her very, very soon. Thank you, Yana. Dunk on You will be jumping in here to help in a little while. Just appreciate every one of you. So, guys, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad, a little bit of ugly. And thank you for being here and welcome. So, this is the hoodie I was talking about. Did Greg get a haircut today? It's coming through. Who sent that? Oh, Ronnie Vranken. Did Greg get a haircut today? Yes, I did. So I go to my barber here in Ukraine. His name is Max. And F Oink, look at you. I had no idea you were from Hungary. Thank you. Look at Hungary in the house, supporting the work in Ukraine. Thanks for the shout out from the land of Orban. That's all right. I know some wonderful Hungarian people that are not representative of the Orbanites. In fact, I met some really good Hungarians who are working behind the scenes in Hungary. I met them in Washington, D.C. last year, and they are all in helping Ukraine. So there is a lot of powerful, wonderful Hungarian people that are standing with Ukraine. And it's just like the Slovakians, you know. Fico is not representative of Slovakians. I mean, he's the prime minister, but he's not representative in general because Slovakians are very helpful for Ukraine. And there are many Hungarians that are as well. So check this out. This hoodie right here, all camo. I'm not flexing. That just comes out naturally in this hoodie. But on this side, you got my flag there. And on this side, the trident. I can't, it's unbelievable how many people have sent me emails. And I told you guys, back in the US, I would try to find a supplier for these, but my buddy here gets these made for me, like custom. And I just don't know what else to do. I wish I could get hoodies like this for all of you guys, but I'll wear them with pride and I'll represent you guys with them the best I can. So let's jump in. As you can see, I'm in my home base here for one more night. And tomorrow, Zhenya and I will be hitting the road again. We head to Kyiv, and we will be in Kyiv for a couple of days. There's lots of things going on for Zhenya and I in Kyiv. We have meetings with multiple military groups and multiple organizations we work with. But in addition to that, we are also participating in the NAFO event in 2 days, also the dinner tomorrow night. I'll be seeing Johnny Pierce, Jonathan Fink, Rick the Ukrainian, Yana from Project Konstantin. I assume Galina will be up there, and many, many others as we all come together to stand for Ukraine. So make sure you're watching everything, all the media, everybody. There's going to be a lot going on in Kyiv. Rick from the Netherlands. Greg, did you manage to up the max of 500 of the PayPal account? I received my paycheck, so if you have a spontaneous fundraising, Slava Ukraini. Rick, yes, and we're doing that by... The answer is yes. And will there be another spot fundraiser on the next circle around the front line? Yes, there will be. So stay patient with that. So the answer to your question is yes, because we're actually, the reason I paused, we're incorporating about 3 different ways to mix it in to do spot fundraisers. And by the way, on the last spot fundraiser, we just got a call within the last hour from the 28th. That power center is on the 0 line right now and working like a beast. And the soldiers love it. And bonus time, Linda S. from Australia, thank you so much for your support in gifting those memberships. So Rick, that answered your question, Linda S. But back to the 28th and the energy or the power, the big power station. We're going to be getting some video out from that Joker working on the 0 line. And you guys will be seeing it soon. Additionally, once we leave tomorrow, we head to Kyiv. We have a couple of days of meetings there. And then we begin our next run. The next run will include all of the front line, the entire front line all over again. Petra Olsen, thank you for your Swedish kroner 129 non-smoking initiative to support Ukraine. Thank you so much for that. You're such a faithful patriot. I call you a patriot, Petra, for standing with Ukraine. And I see you standing everywhere on the shills, on other channels. You're just a legend there. But I know, and we're very, very grateful. So guys, tonight I'm going to be showing you some video that I'm now released to show you of some of the aid drops that you have made possible. Additionally, with that, I want to give you some update on the news, and everything's just incredible. So, key for the next couple of days, make sure if you're here, you're subscribed, I'm sure, but we've really grown a lot over the last couple of days, and we're very grateful for that and thankful for that. I'm learning that a lot of people are really enjoying when I grab the news that is coming out that is legit, whether it be from uh, Zelensky, and I caught myself by using the word legitimate and Vladimir Putin in the same sentence, but when relevant media comes out of the Kremlin and then I get it translated, explain it, put it out there, it seems people are really enjoying that and learning a lot from it. So, let's see here. Igor Yager, have you heard of Task Force and Tal? There's some chance for collaboration. I have not heard of Task Force and Tal. But I will tell you this, go to my website, go to the description on the video, click that, contact, email will get to me. There's 1,000 waiting on me, but I get to them as fast as I can. It's nonstop, but do that and send me some information. We're always looking to partner with others just in certain areas where we're working. So thank you for reaching out about that. All right, now, here we go, guys. I'm just checking the chat here. What I'm seeing, are you guys getting ads? Because you shouldn't be. Not on the live stream. Let me know. We'll do our best to check on that. No ads for Ronnie. Yeah, you shouldn't be. So, but YouTube is goofy. Let me tell you right now. YouTube is goofy. Yes, and Canty, we're heading on the road again. All right, guys, here we go. Linda S., yep, lots. No ads for Ronnie. Nope for Bobo. No ads, Dave Bowen. You know, I'm telling you guys, Chris Linda, yes, ads before and during. So some are getting and some aren't. No idea what that is about. No idea. No ads on YouTube. So I think my settings are right. If you're getting them, I apologize. You shouldn't be getting them on the live at all. So many ads. Haha, just got one. That is crazy. Well, everything on my side. Sorry, guys. Stay with me because I want to get it fixed for you. All right. See if that fixes it. You guys keep talking to me. Apple Talks gifted one membership. Thank you for that. Appreciate you, Apple Talks, and all your work. So, I don't know. Something's goofy. Definitely goofy in Australia and definitely goofy in Australia. We have to work with Australian viewers all the time. Anyway, I think we're good, and you guys keep me posted. No ads there. So, away we go. Let's get started because I got so much to share with you guys and appreciate you for being here. So, this information came out of the Times today, but it was also in 2 or 3 other sources. And I don't really read after mainstream media at all, but the information that's here is interesting. It says, wires crossed. The West does not completely understand Putin yet. Russia's war against Ukraine is often viewed as a land grab, but the Kremlin is more concerned about installing a Moscow-friendly government in Kyiv. Then the second part of it was Putin wants to seize territory, but that's not why he went to war. He went to war to make Ukraine a friendly state, meaning friendly to Russia, but he will not be able to accomplish that task, that's for sure. Trump and the West will never be able to give Putin what he's asking for. Here's all I want to say in regard to this. This is actually accurate, okay? Many people believe that Putin just wanted to grab land, or I'm saving our people, I'm saving our culture, I'm saving our language. You know, it used to be Novorossiya. It's all about Russia. No, it's really not about that at all. Really, he was trying to create that buffer zone with Ukraine and reestablish this mindset of the Soviet Union. It's programmed into his brain, and Ukraine is just in the crosshairs of where the bullseye landed, especially after they gave up their nuclear weapons, which you'll hear about from Zelensky in just a minute. And in addition to that, over time with the separatist activity, Maidan, very Putin, Kremlin, Moscow-friendly presidents in the past, such as Yanukovych and Kuchma and others. And then you had Crimea. The next thing you know, the separatist activity cranks up in Donetsk, and the world is just watching and doing nothing. Then finally, he takes his full swipe in 2022. The bottom line is, this is exactly the truth here. So the hope is that Trump, the president of the U.S., the West, European nations, even other nations around the world that support Ukraine so much, such as Australia, Japan, and others, really understand that it's not about this territorial war. Listen, there are reports that have come out, and I'm probably going to put a video out about it. The territory that Russia now occupies has enough natural resources in the ground to pay for this war they have waged upon Ukraine. Let me repeat that for you one more time. The resources that are in the ground that Russia now occupies. What resources? Coal, natural gas, oil, salt, lithium, nickel, the dirt itself, so fertile. The resources that are in the ground that Russia now occupies is enough to pay for the war, all this money. And Russia, of course, already on a full military economy. And that's why so many times when we hear about sanctions or you see projections, that's why I, in the video yesterday, just wanted to explain, or maybe it's 2 days ago, these sanctions, and we talk about releasing the sanctions. Listen, Russia has resources. Tracy Berry, thank you for buying those 3 coffees for our support. The bottom line is they have resources. It is not about a land grab or territorial expansion. It's about ideology. It's about a complete division of thinking and thought patterns. They dehumanize life. That's why they're partnered with the North Korean regime and the Iranian regime. It is why that these guys run in the same circles, and then everybody else in the world, even though we may not agree on everything, we run in a circle where at the bare minimum, we value human life. So this is the understanding. And I want to show you guys a couple of things tonight that is going to answer and confirm this right here. It's not just a territorial war. Not at all. It's an ideological war. And the quicker the West understands that, the faster the response can come to stand with Ukraine and understand, as you do because you're here, that we're standing for truth and freedom. Now, I want to show you guys a couple of things right here, and we're going to get a little personal now. So this is a residential building in Stepnogorsk. And I know you may not know where that's at, but I'm going to show you where it's at, no problem. This was a 9-story apartment building that was hit by a couple of cab glide bombs. Yesterday, Stepnogorsk, right here. Fortunately, no one died. 4 were severely wounded. But I want you to know where this is at, because it's not a place we call. The other thing that I can tell you right now is you have been here. You're looking at your phone or your tablet or your television now going, you have been here. No, I haven't been there, Greg. I haven't been in Ukraine. I've been there. Zhenya has been there. We just delivered aid to this town, helping some drone units a few months ago in Stepnogorsk. And because I've been there, you're on our team, you've been there in spirit with us, in our hearts. So Stepnogorsk is in the Zaporizhia region. Let me show you guys where it's at, because it's a place you're not going to hear too much about. Right here is Zaporizhia, and I mean, there's nothing OPSEC about this. Everything is secure. This is Zaporizhia, and you can come out of Zaporizhia and go through Komishevka and down to Orikhiv. We help guys everywhere down here, guys. Everywhere. Okay, but in particular, this town we're talking about comes out on the river road. And along this road, you could look to the left and you can see what used to be the big river basin there, the reservoir that is now really sadly and terribly dried up. Right here is Zaporizhia. Oh, my face is in the way. Let me do it like this. That's better. Yeah, right. That. Zaporizhia here. You come down the road this way. You're looking this way across what used to be the big reservoir and river, and you can see Zaporizhia nuclear power plant standing right here. This is the region we're talking about. And Stepnogorsk, 4 wounded when you come down this road, and I'll zoom in for you, no problem. Zaporizhia, we'll zoom in a little bit more, and a little bit more. Right here, you can see it. Right on the river. This is the town right here, Stepnogorsk. How quickly from Zaporizhia city to drive down to here? 25 minutes. It's close. 25 minutes. The reality is it's been quiet in this region for months and months and months. But now I'll zoom out a little bit and let me come out a little bit more. Zaporizhia being right here, we're starting to pick up more like glide bomb activity, MLRS activity on these towns and villages that are dotted through here. And honestly, it's not the best situation, as you can tell when we look at this picture right here. So what I am referencing tonight as we get going, and then I'll try to catch up with the chat. Dunk on you. Thank you for that 20 super chat. Another one of our great moderators is here now. Cats, thank you for being a crew member for 10 months. Thank you so much. Dunk on you with the 20 super chat, and dunk on you gifting the 10 memberships. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you. So now I'm laying out the just the logical understanding here. Okay, and here we go. Back to this Times article. The West doesn't understand, and listen, this is not about Trump, this is not about Putin, this is about ideology. The West doesn't understand the ideology of the Kremlin, of Putin, of that Soviet mindset, trying to rebuild this empire. You guys saw that Lukashenko was reelected. Man, I really thought he was going to lose 87.6% of the vote. Of course, guys, it's all fake. He's the longest tenured dictator in the world. And he's not going anywhere. He's going to be there until 2030. But even he was putting out more rhetoric, talking about now, okay, we know the Oreshnik is coming to Belarus and, Poland. And if you even think about touching into Western Ukraine, then here we come. Belarus and Russia is coming after you. He really ramped up his rhetoric, which is really irrelevant because if Belarus messed with Ukraine, they would get smacked sideways in about 30 minutes. It is no big deal there. What the big deal is the Russian influence, the Russian weapons, the Russian even military that utilizes sovereign Belarusian territory quite regularly. It's a fact. We all know it. Shaheeds fly over Belarusian airspace. Missiles have flown and fly over Belarusian airspace. These are just the facts. But when you talk about this kind of ideology and you talk about that Putin and the Kremlin, it's not so much about a territorial takeover. It's about the ideology of having a barrier against the East and the West. Now, I want to show you, I was going to show this layer. Let me just show you this. This was on Solovyov tonight. Let's see here, right here. Check this out. And this is going to validate what I'm talking about. Here you go.
Comparing our president to Trump? Come on, who's Trump anyway? I'll use some colorful language here, but he's just a con artist. Why? He's a guy who bends laws and lives by his own rules. Our president follows every letter of the law and is deeply religious. He loves his people.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. One more time on that. Yeah.
Use some colorful language here, but he's just a con artist. Why? He's a guy who bends laws and lives by his own rules. Our president follows every letter of the law and is deeply religious. He loves his people.
Our president is a person who follows every letter of the law. He is deeply religious. And by the way, in case you were wondering, he loves his people. Now, I remind you that there have been multiple, dozens of examples where Putin has stated, we're liberating our people, okay? We are liberating our lands. We are kicking out the Kyiv regime that bans our Russian language, that bans our Russian Orthodox Church. First of all, Russian language is not banned in Ukraine. It's all I can speak, and nobody ever gives me a problem. Am I trying to learn Ukrainian? I'm working on it. Jak sprawy, krok za krokiem. I'm working on it, but you can't just flip it. I don't have that much capacity in my brain. So when we go there, and when I say we, when Zhenya and I go and we meet with soldiers and we're with them, or we go to meetings at military factories or meeting with government people, I mean, these are real examples. Zhenya will sit right at the table and go, okay, we can speak in English, we can speak in Ukrainian, and if we do, that's fine. I'm just going to have to translate everything for Greg. Or we can just speak in Russian and he'll understand and we can communicate. Not one time in 3 years of helping Ukraine this war has one person, a government person, a military person, a factory person, looked and says, oh, no, we'll speak Ukrainian. No, they always go, and speak. No, we'll be respectful. Greg understands that. Let's talk in Russian. No problem. That's the reality. Ukraine, it's not. This is the evil right here that Putin is bringing to this destroyed country every day. Every day. It's terrible. You guys see this right here? This says, I love Better-Slav. I love Better-Slav. Now, as you look in that, isn't that beautiful? You may be there tonight sitting going, okay, Greg, that looks fantastic. Nice river walk, a big river, trees, the lighthouse. Better-Slav was a very beautiful town, known for its yachting clubs, boats that would go along the river. And no problem. If you want to know where Better-Slav is, I'm going to show you. Let's do this because I want to show you something. I'm proving a point here tonight. Let's do it this way. We'll start right here again. This is Zaporizhia. This is Nikopol. Over here is the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant. This is where the river used to flow down before the Novokakhovka Dam was blown out to Kherson and Mykolaiv. Better-Slav is a river coastal town right there. Right there. And yes, been to Better-Slav. We've helped guys all along this entire river system here. And this is the city right here of Better-Slav. Better-Slav, the coastal town there, the river town, known for its yachting. It was beautiful. Also had one of the most state-of-the-art hospitals in all of Ukraine. State-of-the-art in Better-Slav. It's like just a nice little river town, you know? The yacht clubs, you can go look at them on Google and look at Better-Slav yacht clubs. It's impressive. Of course, they're all destroyed and gone. But I now want to go to Google Earth and I want to show you something here. So if you're with me here, you can see now that you know all this stuff, I'm teaching you the geography, Zaporizhia. We're going to come right down the river to Better-Slav. All right, I'm going to zoom in now on purpose and I'm going to show you something. When I come into Better-Slav, right here, there's the same town. So if I look at this map, there is tactical map. If I go to Google Earth, here is satellite. And I want to come over to this western region and I want to zoom in to this right here. You guys see that H right there? Do you see these 3 white ambulances there? What is this? This is the Better-Slav hospital. You can see with the new roofs there, and this is pre-war image. The other thing I want you to focus on is there is a wall right here. This is a wall. I'll just draw a red line. This is the wall. And you're getting ready to see video that was shot yesterday. This person is walking this way. I've geotagged everything, but I already knew where this place was. And they're looking this direction. You're going to see this wall destroyed. And you're going to see this hospital destroyed. This is not something from 2 years ago. This is yesterday. Yesterday, 7 glide bombs. 7 glide bombs destroyed this hospital. Now, what's interesting is if I come back to the tactical map All right. I You really need to understand something here just tactically that explains everything. This is Kherson right there. You guys know we do a lot of work in Kherson. This is Mykolaiv. Mykolaiv and Kherson, big cities. Big cities. Up here, you have Nikopol. Pretty big city, about 100,000. It's just destroyed. In fact, Jane and I may go to Nikopol on this run. We had the option of doing it last run, and we chose not to. But if you look at this map, I want to show you, I'm going to do it in a double circle, just so you understand, double circle. This right here is Veterslav. Guys, this region right here, there are no people, not zero, but little villages and nothing. It's just farmland. Now, the other thing that's interesting, unless you are military or have the proper docs that you are partnering, volunteering, like Zhenya and I have all of our docs, it would still, even for us, be difficult right now to get to Veterslav, but we could get to Veterslav. This road system here is basically just gone. So all you have is Veterslav. That's it. Nothing. A siege city, 14,000 people pre-war. All of that background to explain it to you so that now the reality of what I'm getting ready to show you will bullseye you right here and confirm to you why you stand with Ukraine and why you stand against Vladimir Putin and why you support and you contact your government people to tell them to never stop supporting Ukraine, because if you do, this same hell that I'm getting ready to show you will be coming to you. That is not fear-mongering, it is reality, because it is an ideology. It's not a land grab. It's an ideology of destruction. Remember, this is the Kherson region. Let me make that clear for you now. Let me make that clear for you. This is Kherson region, all over here. This is too. That's Kherson. But Kherson also goes up into here. That's all Kherson region. Remember, Russia says Kherson region is our people, our land. We changed our constitution and we stole it. They don't say that, but they did. It is our people, our land. So in that mentality, Veterslav in the Kherson region with that state-of-the-art hospital is theirs, right? And what did this cat say here? Let me go back and remind you.
Comparing our president to Trump? Come on, who's Trump anyway? I'll use some colorful language here, but he's just a con artist. Why? He's a guy who bends laws and lives by his own rules.
Listen to Putin.
Our president follows every letter of the law and is deeply religious. He loves his people.
Our president follows every letter of the law, deeply religious, and he loves his people. Let me show you now how much Vladimir Putin loves his people in Veterslav. Remember, this is the before. You just have to see it one more time. It's not believable. This is the before. If you're just arriving, one of the most state-of-the-art hospitals in southern Ukraine, right here in Veterslav. This guy's walking this way. This is now how much Putin loves his people. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is that beautiful Bereslav Hospital. That's not 2 years ago. That's yesterday. And it is gone. I tried to show you on the map. I did the best of my ability. That little town, 14,000 people, 12,000 pre-war, in the middle of nowhere, setting on the river. Nobody goes there. It's a sieged city. For what? For what? Because Putin is a law-abiding person, very religious, and he loves his people. Well, if that's love, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Terrible. A question came in. Let me grab this right now. Thanks for sharing it with me. From Jason Thomas. Jason, member for 6 months. Has the Dnipro River formed new water flows since the destruction of the dam? The answer to that is no. I was just there on the Dnipro a few days ago, and even Jania, he's in the chat. Shocking. It's just shocking. The entire ecological system of the southern Dnipro River. It has some winter flow, but from rain and snow melt. But the reality is, it's gone. You're talking about below the dam in Zaporizhia. And I can show you guys this. Maybe if I Google Earth it, it'll do it differently. Okay, this will do great right here. This is what you need to see, how much Putin loves his people. Let me do this right here. So here is Zaporizhia, right here. And when you come into Zaporizhia, somewhere here, I've been over it many times. I mean, I know where it's at. There's a huge hydroelectric dam called the Dnipro Hydroelectric Dam. It's been hit multiple times with rockets. They've tried to destroy it. If they did destroy that and water burst through coming down from Kyiv, it would make the Novokakhovka Dam break look like child's play. It would be devastating because all the water that is upriver all the way to Kyiv, which is this way, would come down through. But this is an older image on Google. When I zoom in now, Jason, your question will be answered. So if I zoom in, or maybe it's the zoom out. That's what it used to look like. Let me zoom out. It's one place there. Now you can see it. So it went from this and it goes to this. That's what it looks like down there. It goes, this is what it was, and this is what it is. It's a completely different landscape. It's not even recognizable. Nick, I see you're in here, and I got a wow from you. Shout out to Nick with End Time Independent News in here tonight. So, Nick, you didn't know that? Wow, yeah. This is how much water's gone, guys. It's unbelievable. But it's reality. I'm telling you the truth here. I've seen it with my own eyeballs. I've walked in a lot of the dry lake beds that are off the river just to the north of it, all along the Dnipro River there. It's gone. So I hope that helps answer your question there. Now, if I go back here, so I love Bereslav, of course, you can see that. Guys, I want you to take a peek at this, and then you guys get ready. You're going to see some aid drop. This is Vugledar. Let me get this real quick. Blonde Bombsheller, $10 super chat. Well, thank you, BB. A big shout out to our wonderful support community. thank you for everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being the best. Love you all. Thank you, Blonde Bombsheller, and you do an amazing job. Liam Wakefield, 5 quid. Do not watch drone footage of the beautiful UA rivers, etc. on YouTube, and then look at what it looks like now. It will make you cry. It did me. That is 100% accurate. It's. I don't think the world knows this. I hope they're not turning a blind eye to it. But there's more than just a war going on here. And the war is hell. Hell. Zhenya talking to some of our guys tonight in some very difficult battles. Very difficult. And I will make this one statement because you'll never know where it is or who it is. But Zhenya was told specifically, sometimes I have more radios than I have soldiers. I used to have way more soldiers and not enough radios. But now I have more radios than I have soldiers. It's a problem. It's a problem. This town right here, founded in 1964, Vuhledar, occupied by Russia. I want to show you where it is, and somebody was able to get some video out of Vuhledar. They're crazy, to be honest with you. I don't mind doing some crazy stuff, but I don't think even I would do that. Well, maybe. I want to show you where this is at. Vuhledar. I want to show you where this is at first, and then we'll look at a couple of things here. I know this map's going to be hard to read because I'm zoomed in, but I will make it clear for you. Here is the city of Donetsk. This will start helping you. This is Karakova, where we've just lost. Russia pushing this way. This is Pokrovsk. So you know the Russians are all up into here. This is Toretsk. We're talking about all of that. But a fortress city where big battles were, and just in the fall of 2024, this town here, Vuhledar, fell. Now the front lines are up here. This is Veliki Novosilka that just has fallen. So this is all occupied. Okay, just so you understand. But I want you to focus on the town of Vuhledar here. And I'm trying to finish a narrative here on what the West is truly facing as we look toward the next steps of this war. We hear about negotiations. We hear about support. You really need to know what you're dealing with here, and I'm hoping they're getting in. The B Lady Apiary, $5 super chat. When I hear Zhenya speak, he is checking in with the army. I cringe. Pete was enough. Okay. B Lady Apiary, I'm going to give you guys some insight right now. Zhenya and I have a dear friend. And tonight I got some images received of some Ukrainian heroes who were killed. And yes, I see this stuff every day. Every day. And one of the heroes who was killed looked like a dear friend of mine and Zhenya's. And it was so close in resemblance. I was like studying his face, looking for details and comparing. And then I sent it to Zhenya and I said, man, I hope this isn't this particular soldier. He says, man, it looks like him. I said, we got to find out. I've got good news. It wasn't our brother in arms. It was a brother in arms, but it wasn't the one we have a personal relationship with. Jenya called him, and thank God he answered the phone. Not only that, we'll be getting to him very, very soon, but this is just the reality. So, B Lady Apiary, your comment was very on time and accurate. So, guys, let's finish looking at Ugladar here. And I'm showing you this. I'm trying to create a narrative tonight. Here's Ugladar. This is pre-war Ugladar. Ugladar was a small footprint town down from Veliki Novosilka, straight down from Pokrovsk, on a key highway connecting to Donetsk. And it was a small town, but had a heavy population to be so small. About 14, even at its peak, 18, 19,000 people. Why? Because everything in Vugledar was all big apartment buildings. So you can see it. This is Vugledar. You can see every building standing there beautifully, perfectly. You can see the park here. This is the Central Park. This has the walkways. You just have to imagine it in your mind. Right here, Central Fountain. In this area here, this was probably a stage for outdoor concerts. Just a beautiful central square here in Ugladar. The other thing I want to show you, because I want to geotag this or give you location. You're seeing that good. So this is Ugladar. And if you look this direction, you will see a hill here. This is from mining, where they put the tailings up. And then right here, there are 3 smokestacks you'll see on the video. And I just want everybody to know, you're going to literally see Ugladar. This video just got out today. It's unbelievable. So Ugladar, you're going to see this way. Now I'm going to go up to this point so you will understand. This is the hill. And then if you look down right here, you see this tall tower, this tower, and this tower. 3 of them. That's what you're going to see on the video. And I don't want to ever show video that's not, I can't prove where it's at. This is 100%, 1,000,000% Vugledar. And the video will speak for itself. If I come back to this image here, this was Vugledar before the invasion. Beautiful. See the blue and yellow? Ukraine. Beautiful. Now, this video came out, and I was just shocked. In the distance right there to the left, upper left, you see the 3 white towers I was referring to. This is Vugledar, 100%. right there. That's the three towers. Yeah, there was no way that I could not share that tonight. So, like I said at the beginning, it's some good, some bad, some ugly, and that's where we're at. Um, but Putin loves his people, and he's a religious man and law abiding. This is what we're fighting, guys. It's not just, you don't hear anything else I say tonight, and you're getting ready to see some incredible video that's going to make you smile. Of course, I'm going to end with video make you smile. But if you don't hear anything else I say tonight, please understand this is an ideological war. It is not just about Putin's army and Ukraine's army. It's ideologies split right down the middle in this world. Zelensky said a couple of things. I'm probably going to put out a standalone video tomorrow on this because it's unbelievable what Zelensky said, and I think you need to know it. Howdy from Meadville, Pennsylvania. Jay Hopkins. What's up, Jay? I'm from that area. I live in Mercer County, brother. You up in Crawford County. Let's go. Pennsylvania is in the house. I love it. Zelensky interviewed by an Italian, and it was an incredible interview, probably one of the best, to be honest. CF, 11.99 euro. The Taurus will be delivered when Merz from the CDU wins the German elections. CF, are you from Germany? And if you are, you think it's possible Merz wins? Just a question for you. I've been paying attention to a little bit of that, trying to figure it out myself. But Zelensky being interviewed, thank you. Yes, I'll give you guys a preview of this video coming out tomorrow, most likely. We've got a crazy schedule tomorrow, but here's some things Zelensky said. And for me, this is good. This is good stuff. Zelensky, we exchanged nuclear weapons for war, but we never received NATO or security. He said, in my opinion, and once again, this is an interview with the Italian newspaper. Ukraine mission, thank you for gifting those 10 memberships. Appreciate you and the work you guys do. In my opinion, Putin does not want the war to end. It's what I've been showing you with Ugledar and Berislav tonight. I think Trump understands all these challenges and simply says that it needs to end because it will get worse. Worse, meaning for the Russian side. I like this tactic for today. He says, I like that tactic for today. So good. Zelensky then said, and if you're wondering, today we have an army of 800,000 plus. Ukraine should not reduce the size of the army, but we must increase the size of the army. I do know, I'm hearing it here inside Ukraine, that the army needs to move to 1 million people. He says mobilization is underway, but there are certainly not enough people. Now, pay attention to that one. Pay attention to that one. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we have heard, this is an adjustment. We've heard Zelensky say, and I'm not calling him out. I'm liking what he's saying as he adjusts his message. Because he has said over the past few months, okay, we don't need to mobilize because we can't get enough supply to the guys that are already mobilized. Well, that's a fact. But at the same time, Ukraine needs to fix its mobilization because if you do get the supply that has been promised, you're not going to have enough soldiers to handle that supply. And I think those may be This is a live stream, not a facts only video. Taking what I'm hearing and I'm communicating it to you guys. I think there may be some behind the scenes talking on this mobilization fixing, even if it goes a little bit younger or if it stays the same and they start mobilizing properly in the age group already, 25 and up, 26 and up. Regardless, the army has to grow. That's a fact. He also said, if the Russian Federation occupied Kyiv at the original invasion, then we would have certainly lost this war. Darren Vaughn coming in with a $1.99 super chat. I see Nick in the chat. Nick, in time news, getting love from my chat from a redneck down in Virginia. Good for you, Nick. Good for you, Darren. Now, let's go to the next one. He said, I believe that security guarantees for Ukraine should be provided jointly by Europe and the United States. Europe alone will not be enough. Next point, he says, if we do not defend ourselves, Putin will kill everyone who resists. There is a reason tonight that I showed you the videos of Bereslav, and I took the time to show you where that little city was. Still controlled by Ukraine, but literally in the middle of nowhere. And they demolished that incredible hospital. For what? Just to bring destruction. If we do not defend ourselves, Putin will kill everyone who resists, Zelensky said. If tomorrow half the army simply goes home, then we should have surrendered on the very first day. There, he's referring to demobilization. This will continue. The demobilization, the mobilization, the rest for troops, the rotation of troops, the supplying of brigades, everything. You're going to hear more and more and more and more about this day by day by day. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, there is a proper answer that's the best for Ukraine. And I hope we are all working together to get to that. And then he said, finally, Ukraine would benefit from security guarantees like Israel's. They have air defense, they have money, and they have technology. I think it's a very, very good comparison. Now, guys, I want to thank you all for being here. We're getting ready to adjust a little bit now, and I'm going to show you some stuff that is going to make you smile. Okay, I got to put that one up there. My chat has completely went redneck. $4.99 from Darren Vaughn. Just funnin'. Love Nick. LOL. Well, guys, I am originally from the state of Virginia, where I can flip the switch and put on my pure redneck Southern American lingo and just have some fun. Because you know, old Darren Vaughn, I'm just Midland as I'm sitting over here in Ukraine, getting ready to begin another adventure in the morning when we roll out. Bro, but we'll be hitting them cricks, we'll be running them dogs, we're going to drop them on the 4x4 as we hit the pathway for paradise. Sorry, guys, that was my ducks. What was that duck show? Had to go redneck for Darren there. Yeah, now we got Ukraine mission talking about moonshining. Yeah, moonshining. So good. Hey, we've had enough tough stuff. Let's do a smile now. Guys, over to my left here. Yeah. That is some heroes from the 38th Anti-Aircraft Missile Regiment. 38th Anti-Aircraft Missile Regiment. Somebody earlier asked me about the patch of the day. You mean this one? Yeah. This is the 38th Anti-Aircraft Missile Unit. This is good stuff. Right there. Ain't that cool? Bzzz. These guys defend the skies of Ukraine with some serious equipment. You'll see a little bit of the serious equipment behind us in this video here, and it's okay for you to see it. These are incredible guys. These guys are using vehicles down there for air defense, and it's, you know, big groups that make up air defense, lots of different jobs that work at air defense together. And in the air defense, they're using some vehicles that they actually got from Egypt. I know it sounds weird, but I'm telling you the truth. They got them from Egypt. They are designed for the desert. Now, on that terrain down there, they move well along the terrain in the southern Ukraine area. I can tell you that's where it is down there somewhere. Some of the maps I was just showing you maybe in that region down there. Just think about it, very rural, farmy, tree lines, windbreaks. These kind of buggies work very well, but they have no heat. So the 38th requested some portable diesel heaters. They needed 3 of them to put into their buggies that they wrap and then try to keep some heat in them. So guys, thanks to you, this was one of those projects that was able to happen just like that. And here we go. Let's take a look at this one. I think you're really gonna like it. I think if I hit the right button, you're gonna like it.
Давай.
Greetings everyone, and welcome tonight to somewhere down in Ukraine where it is very cold. Okay, windy, but we are here. We received a request that we can fulfill because of you guys. You're so good, you're so generous, and once again, this is just a request that comes like out of the blue. These guys are down here serving in their unit. There's some nice equipment behind me, and these guys are defending Ukraine, and they are in dire need of heaters. They have some equipment that came from a different country. It's wrapped in ways, but there's no heating systems. And guys, we're just standing here freezing, to be honest with you. But they requested 3 portable diesel heaters that can be moved between pieces of equipment. So because of your guys' generosity, we have been able to purchase and deliver to these guys. These are 3 diesel portable heater, and these things are amazing. The guys are so thankful because now they can be warm. Really what I want them to do right now is put some diesel in it and fire it up because I'm freezing. But he understood.
He got it all.
He's understanding. But the reality is, guys, these are the kind of requests you'll never like see on the internet or the Twitters or the BLUESKYs. Or these are just unique requests. And we're here. And when they come in through our partners here, and I got to give a big shout out over here to Oleg Mikolaevich and our other partners here with Andrei and Lena. And we're just so thankful to all of you guys for making this happen. So hopefully, guys, and so you understand me, you will stay warm.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Because it's we have very cold weather, and we want a heater.
Well, the world, people, gave money because they
Thank you very much.
They care
all people who take money for this.
Who gave him money?
So they requested 3, and because of your guys' generosity, we were able to deliver 3. So we say thank you very much, everybody in the world, all our partners, all of the Ukrainian partners, our organization here in Napram with Zhenya leading that, and all of our team, all of you guys. All we can do is say thank you, and we'll continue. If you'll continue to give and you'll continue to partner with us, we'll continue to be your hands and your feet and your eyes, and we'll take the stuff to where it needs to go and get it there. So thank you very much. Хлопці,
Thank you very much.
Слава Україна!
Героям слава.
Да.
Okay.
Все. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's in the nice sky. Okay. Huh? Yes. Yeah.
Very welcome.
Greg, you happy?
It's perfect.
Okay, that's it.
It's perfect. Thank
Okay.
you, guys. Thank you. And there you have it, guys, just a few nights ago. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you understand, for security purposes, that, I couldn't, go live there or anything. And then we need to wait because if you really want to know the truth, that's a serious air defense unit system there. And I know that if any of you have military background or now you want to start Googling, you can figure out what that was. And you're more than welcome to do that. That nowhere near where we were that night. But I will tell you, I saw somebody else in there asking, were they vented? Yes, in the box they had the little small vents so they can put them out the windows, everything. It's designed to keep them warm in those small places safely. They're breathing good oxygen, but good heat is coming in. They're so pumped, it's working. In fact, I will see when Zhenya, I know you're in here watching unless you fell asleep, but make a note of this. We can get back to them and get in one of the vehicles with the diesel thing running. That would be super cool. So Zhenya, if you're in the chat, give me a plus on that, or I'll write it down. That would be super cool. And guys, yes, if you're wondering, we were out on position with those guys, and you could hear the other vehicles moving around. Okay, Zhenya, so get up. Yeah, I got you. No sleep yet. So let's see if we can get Oleg Nikolaevich. Let's get to one of those guys and see one of those heaters running, and maybe I can drive the car too. But can they be used in the trenches over winter? Okay, so Linda, that creates a problem for the trenches. Why? Noise, number one. Number two, heat generation. Remember, and teaching you guys, any heat signature at all on a zero line is immediately lit up by a thermal drone for your Russian side or Ukrainian side. So this is why the guys are so cold in the trenches. We have these little things to warm where they try to burrow up under the earth and get a little bit of heat. Sorry, just to paint the picture, like a rat digging, and they say it themselves, I'm digging in like a rat. So no, unfortunately, that wouldn't work there. So that, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm also watching the chat, and it's just going by so quickly, and I just want to say thank you all for being here, and I'm very appreciative. And Zhenya, I hope you were also seeing, do they wear thermal clothing in the trenches? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's see. Do they wear thermals in the trenches? Bog Era, great question. Actually, they wear multiple thermals because once their thermals get a little wet, they want to have enough to actually, we learned on this last run, they want to be able to rotate them. And all of you, just with all of your nice comments, thank you so much. Yes, Cheryl, we do a lot of trench candles. You can deal with a trench candle, and surprisingly, they put out a lot of heat, to be quite honest. And our team, Zhenya and our guys, we actually modified them so they run a long time. Really good candles. We do everything we can, and but I was watching in the chat where somebody was in there going, I'm appreciating this channel. Maybe you just found us. These guys are actually validating the work they do. Oh yeah, that's the difference. And I'm not throwing shade anywhere. Lots of channels do lots of great work, and we're friends. Actually, a lot of the pro-Ukrainian YouTubers are friends, personal friends. I mean, Darren Gertis and I, Prof, we're almost on best friend level. We talk basically every day, nonstop in communication. We're friends. Additionally, I'll be in Kyiv. I'll see Johnny Pierce, Jonathan Fink, Rick the Ukrainian, Yana with Project Konstantin, Galina, and I know there are others that are going to be there. We all know each other, and it's really beautiful partnering together and working together. No, you'll never see the professor in a trench. That's for sure. I promise you. So here we go, guys. Let's go to the next one because I need you to look at this picture. Please, right now, look at this picture. Do you see something unique about this picture? And I have full permission to show this unit. We confirmed it before the stream. This is a group of soldiers and heroes fighting. But do you notice one soldier over there in the right? He's got his tennis shoes on and a jumpsuit with a green shirt and sweatpants. Aussie T in the house, and he's back. Meaning you have the ability to type and chat. Aussie T, awesome. The dude over on the right is a big dude. And we received a request 3 or 4 hours ago, 4 or 5 hours ago, that this soldier, they don't have standard issue gear for this soldier in regard to his foot size, his shirt size, his thermal size, his breeches size. I mean, if you look at him, he's like 2 of those people. So we're going to do an impromptu fundraiser. Not tonight. Not tonight. Over the next few days. And we're going to outfit that guy. He is a Hulk. And the call came in and said, Greg, you and Jania do the craziest things. Can you find 4XL thermals? And can you find him proper footwear? It's just none available. So we are on a mission to accomplish this. They just don't have gear for him. And our goal over the next week or so is to get him what he needs, outfitted to the T, and deliver it to him. So we probably will do something special for him in this group. I mean, okay, the guy goes to his position in clothes like that, and they just been unable to solve it. So we're going to solve it, and you're going to watch it. His shoe size is I'm looking it up. Yeah, size 14 or 15. 14 or 15. He's the big boy. So we're going to take care of him. All right. So you guys remember this stream on, well, now it's 12:07 a.m. January 28th. This guy will be outfitted, and you will be a part of it, and you'll see it, and you'll witness it, and you'll lay your head down on your pillow at night knowing you made a difference in somebody's life. That's just the way it is. And definitely we get the 15s for the socks we're going to give him, of course. So anyway, that's that. Now let's move to this one. And guys, get ready. 100th Mechanized Brigade. Yes, that is a female medic lady hero. That is their patch. This is the 100th Mechanized Brigade. And we were able to supply them just-in-time inventory with certain medical supplies they needed And without further ado, one more smile for you tonight. Here you go. The title of the stream tonight was Come Inside Ukraine with Me. Here you go. Canty Luden. Okay, before I started, Canty says, Canty, a great supporter of Ukraine. Greg, you found my clone. Seriously, send me address for this guy. I can get him kit. We were the same size, 4X and 15 shoe. Canty, drop me a DM in Discord. I will. Thank you, brother. I love it when a plan comes together. 100th Mechanized Brigade. Here we go, guys. Buckle your seatbelts and get ready to smile.
Можна повернутися, не хвилюйся. Без обличчя. Okay.
All right, guys, we're here with the 100th Brigade. You know, we just were with the 28th. Now we're with the 100th. We'll be meeting with others. And these are the guys earlier you saw this video. So, extra money came in from the actual 28th fundraiser that came in later. We're already gone from Venice. And with that extra money that you gave, a lot of you guys were saying, okay, for whatever another need is. So we had another instant fundraiser come up with medics out on their positions that were in dire need of 3 things. One of those is these. And there's 2 other types of medicine the pharmacist here is working on. So we're en route to them. We stopped by the pharmacy. We found 2 so far. So we're looking for the 3rd item that they need. But because of your generosity, we're purchasing it en route to them. We'll hand deliver it. You'll see it all. Thank you, guys. Дякую.
Це все.
So as a Ukrainian helping your army with instant needs, how does it make you feel to be able to come in, walk in the pharmacy, buy what they need, right for the front that they're in dire need of, this stuff here.
It's just simple things like that.
Yeah.
They need it.
They need it.
From one side, it's the sad thing that there is a need like that, and simple things like that. The other side, it's good that we help, and the guys there, the same guys. I could be there, I can be there, and if it's out to help, like surely everybody would be helpful for helping with the medicine.
But think about people around the world that gave. You know, we finished Dennis's quick fundraiser there for the 28th, delivered, and now we're basically en route to where we're going next. And you communicate with some medics, and they go, any possibility of some of these particular supplies we really need? And how does it make you feel that due to the generosity of the world, we can say, yes, we're pulling in the pharmacy right now?
It's good. I remember the times when we couldn't.
Correct.
And now it's time because of the people and generosity of the people we can help. So it's every time it pumps up.
It does. So thank you guys. All right, let's go get it done. This is the guys that needed that special medicine. So I can tell you, remember Zhenya was walking out of the pharmacy with these special medicines? Okay, and they were in the cases here. This was specific things that they required. I'm going to tell you what these guys do. We are out here somewhere where guys are fighting close by.
You can say Donetsk region. You can say.
Okay, we're in the Donetsk
because
region.
It's a big
region. And you remember seeing this also in Zhenya? His arms walking out of that pharmacy? So, not only that, but you guys know we supply a lot of other things as well. I know it's glass in here. So, there is a very important person to my left that cannot be on camera, but that's the sweatshirt you saw. But we have another hero here. So let me explain to you what this is. This is a place where soldiers come when they come off position. So if they are not wounded to the level where it is evacuated with a terrible wound to a stabilization point, but they come off the 0 and they need to be checked out.
They're being transported over here.
They're being transported to this place, and then they're treated here. Maybe they need fluids. And they get their health check. Everything is done right here. And guys, we're not far, okay? You'll probably hear a boom, boom. We've been listening to them already. So it's okay. Boom, shakalaka. Just let it, it's okay. You get used to it. But, you know, we do more than just drop what is requested. You guys were giving extra You guys give so many times, say, okay, you know where it's needed, just make sure they've got things that are important. We have, people that have purchased on the Amazon. One of the things that was purchased on the Amazon, and we're just going to show hands here, but the boss over here, look at here. So, pодарок из Америки. Okay, let's see.
Present from America.
Okay, special.
Класс!
She said, cool. There we go, guys. So she's going to be treating the guys.
Those who bought it happy. And
yeah, whoever bought that, thank you. Additionally, guys, we also have here, this is the chest seals. And you guys know, listen, look, just keep going. Trauma shears out the wazoo. Here is more gloves, okay, that you guys are purchasing. Guys, IFACs. These are the really good ones you purchased, guys.
They
right?
modify it.
They'll modify
the way they need it.
It's okay. So this are the IFACs coming in. You guys purchased from the U.S. Also, some of you ladies were out there just buying socks and said, Greg, take it to the ladies on the front. You know what? Here, God bless you. Have some new socks. Oh, yeah, you got to have socks. Guys, also, this is the compressed Z-fold gauze, thermal blankets. Zoop dye you. We've got a clean teeth here.
I said I'll give you my tooth.
Different things.
Prison slang.
More trauma shears. A lot of you guys always say, okay, Greg, Zhenya, you're always buying. Well, we're not buying. You're buying. We help you. We deliver them. But all these thermals for men, these big, brawny men. I got one sitting over there. I can take him. Don't worry. But these thermals. But what about the ladies, guys? A lot of ladies serving here in this unit. And look at here. Women's thermal underwear sets. So, you know what? Boom. Just your hands. Oh, no, you don't want this one. The big brawny man over there is trying to take the women's thermals. Okay, here you go. Hey, for you, you get the big man's thermal. There we go. And finally, guys, and this is at the end of a long day when we've been traveling hard, we never come without this. So, you said, okay, man, get these guys chocolates. We got teas. We got cake. But when I gave them this one, or Jania brought it in actually, it says Slava Ukraini. Okay, Ukrainian chocolates. And this lady right here, you can show. Вкусно, да?
Super.
Super. So, all of you out there, guys are sitting over here behind. We say thank you, okay? So thank you for supporting. Thank you for helping. We'll continue to deliver. We'll continue to drop. And Pulspo Благословит вас. And I know, okay?
May God bless you.
Наш люди хотим.
I know that our people around the world
Дякую вас.
want to say thank you to all of you for what you do.
Это важно.
It's most important.
And she said thank you to you guys.
And the energy bars,
Oh,
the
energy
girls,
bars.
we deliver the whole box. It's there.
There's a whole box of energy bars here as well.
Made in Ukraine.
Made in Ukraine by our
Okay.
crew. Guys,
Тоня, Мілада, величезна подяка всім дівчатам.
and there you go, giving the thanks to our team making the energy bars. Thank you guys. So all of you out there, we're rolling and being your hands and your eyes and your feet and spreading your love. Thank you.
Без облич, да?
Ні, хлопці гона.
Да, хлопці, окей. Мері.
All right, so guys, honestly, we're sitting here having tea after dropping, and the guys are in here getting some treatment right now.
I'm having tea.
But no face on her.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. I can blur.
Yeah.
It will not be there. It will not be there.
These are Ukrainian soldiers coming in for treatment.
Is that a line, a PIC line? This stays there?
Це там і залишається?
Так, периферический катетер, да.
Okay, and then they're treated with a shot.
Туди вводять
Да.
ліки.
They comes to get a portion, let's say. To,
Спирт
for
тоже
couple
туда
days.
заходит.
No spirit. Be gorgeous. So in here we're actually being treated. So guys,
Okay.
welcome.
Okay.
Wow.
Хлопці отримують допомогу.
Guys, thank
Okay,
you.
can you will you blur it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blur.
Він каже,
So, what is this treatment? What am I asking you?
я. А ні,
What is this treatment for?
А для чого от ви вводите ліки? Що це для антибіотиків?
Antibiotics.
Да.
So they're coming and getting antibiotics. Did he say every other day, every 2 days?
Кожних 2 дня чи що? Чи просто 2 дня вони отримують? Курс.
Oh, they're on a
The full.
they're being treated fully
Yeah,
antibiotics.
if it's like
They're coming
as
by
it should
here.
be according.
Got you. So awesome.
Окей.
Хлопці, бажаю здоров'я.
Дякую.
Бажаю здоров'я.
Дякую.
І ми хотім,
Тут
я хочу сказати,
можу когось
і
знімати.
наш люди весь мир хочу сказати, ми благодарим,
Правильно,
мы благодарим. И спасибо.
The people of the world are thankful for your work,
Ви
thankful
зробили
for all you did.
для України і весь мир. Дякую.
Перекласти, чи ви зрозуміли? Він каже від всього світу, каже, це від імені всього світу всіх. Хлопці, я тут.
Вам бажання здоров'ячка дає.
And we wish you wealth.
Дякую. Дякую.
For God will bless your health.
Амінь. Я предлагаю.
I receive
Слава
it.
Україні, хлопці.
Героям слава.
Да. Дякую.
There you have it, guys. Right inside that point. I mean, we were there, and then the soldiers came in for their treatment. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. There's a couple more clips I need to show you, but this is incredible too. Rachel Dobbs. Greg, you need to team up with the Odessa sisters. They make custom uniform for soldiers. Rachel Dobbs, please go in the Discord and send me a DM on that. I would appreciate it. Mitch Ashdown, $30 super chat. A bit towards the next thing that comes up, and there is a next thing coming up. Robert Lockhart, €10. Great work, Greg and Jania. Thank you for that. I also saw S. Murphy and Ronnie Vrinken in there talking about need a new Amazon list. That is correct. Guys, what you are in the middle of, if you've been with us for a long time, you saw how we operated early in the days, and then we transitioned, and now we're discovering faster ways to help Ukraine basically instantly with almost a just-in-time inventory model. So right now, we've disabled a couple of those things on purpose to unveil some new platform models that are available globally to help 10 times faster and right on the fly. The same kind of desperately needed things. So just a little bit of patience on that, and you will be seeing all kind of stuff changing, and it's going to be a home run. Joe Medley, $50 Canadian. In case I missed the next stream, this might cover shoelaces for boots for Canty's clone. I'm going to have to call that guy when I get to him Canty's clone now. And Rick from the Netherlands, amazing job, €11.99. Geroim Slava with the hearts. Thank you, Rick. We're doing our very best. Now, as we were leaving the hospital that night, and we're almost at the end of the stream tonight, we've been going about over an hour and a half, but it's been so enjoyable. As I talked about tonight, we had some good, we had some bad, we had some ugly, but we're ending on some good for sure. I want to show you here what happened. The medic came in here and says, Greg, please come in here and take a picture. The way we have our bed set up and, the wall. But we want to show even, guys, heart check, everything here. And you can see, the kind of place we're in and the level of quality and the level of care. It's just really good. And we want to say thank you, guys. And they wanted you to see. Please, Greg, okay, thank you for all that. But show them where we lay the guys and we check on them. So, guys, here you go. Just look clean. This is who we're helping. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And the bocce bars, they will be delivered by drones on the positions because it has a lot of energy, it gives a lot of energy, and it's good for soldiers who are like for whom the logistic is possible by drones. That's it.
Hey, food, water, energy bars,
Yeah.
medicine is delivered by drones.
And the batteries.
And batteries delivered by drones.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, in a lot of places, the only way, logistically.
Wow. But there they are. That's our world famous energy bars. There you have it, our world famous energy bars. And when we say that, it's legit. They're known all over Ukraine, and our team here in our base city, BLUESKY, make them, and they are legit. They go on drones and they go out to the soldiers on the front. Last thing, as you guys always know, we're always pushing gauze and genuine Cat 7 tourniquets. And as we were leaving, one of the chiefs came and said, man, any gauze, any tourniquets? Virginia said, I'm glad you asked. Hang on a second. Bam.
The all bandages, as much bandages you can share, or we may share, let's share.
Okay. All right, roll it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, guys, we're still here dropping, and we were leaving, and they asked, man, do you have any bandages? And guys, we're back to the gauze. They're in desperate need of it here. So we'll be taking it to different places. But this is gauze, guys. You have purchased and continue.
And this compression goes as well
Deliver.
if it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Compression.
right.
Yeah. So we're going to do that, and they need some Cat 7s. So we're going to leave them some Cat 7s as well. There's one. How many tourniquets? Because I need to make sure I give others. Jane, how many tourniquets?
I don't know how much you have here. So like,
I can leave them like...
казали, що ви коли на скиди навіть йдуть, да?
Там хлопці у нас можуть вийти сутками, блядь. Поки не зловимо момент, погоду, щоб його витягнути зараз. Така жопа, то капець, блядь.
How many?
Yeah, you can, if 10 is okay, you can give 10.
Perfect. All right, so we got one in there already.
10 катовських.
3, 4, 5. Guys, you can see these are the Cat 7s, the real ones. Genuine.
Деякі купляли по $70 за штуку.
6,
Я ж сам купляв колись
7,
23 році, 1500 гривень стоїть.
9.
Ну, вони в Штатах коштували тут, от ці імена.
So guys, this is what we
Я
do.
просто відео, просто не можу
We just-
багато казати деякі моменти.
Pass it around, and we want to say thank you. And I know the light's shining in the camera, but oh my gosh, camera, but camera drop. So as you can see, guys, this is what we do. These guys needed like 10 tourniquets. I think there's like 12 here, and then they were in desperate need of the gauze. So we dropped it, still full. We're heading to the next place, and hope you've enjoyed tonight experiencing dropping some aid at this medical place. So thank you so much.
And Greg,
Yeah.
and one before I will turn it off. So sometimes this will be delivered by drones
Yes.
to the guys with the
Wow.
broken logistics, and sometimes it takes about 24 hours of expectation, looking for the open window for delivering it.
Wow.
So that's
Crazy,
it.
guys. It's a drone war.
Yeah, thank you.
That's it. Thank you, everybody, for helping, and we keep rolling non-stop. So. There you have it, guys. So many kind comments in the chat, and we want to say thank you. Been a longer stream, but nobody's went anywhere. We try to make it, entertaining, informational, educational, but at the same time, truth right in the face, and we're so thankful for that. Thank you for all of your kind comments. Thank you for all the hearts at the end. I saw the Jeremy Guy Bergoni, 50 pounds for 4XL clothing and shoes. Jay, I know Jania's in here, so money's already starting to come in. Jania, we're going to smash that for that big guy. I'm going to nickname him Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant, okay? And then finally, last comment here coming in from Zhenya, Dyakuyu Druzy, meaning thank you, friends, in Ukrainian. And I see a late chat coming in here. I don't want to miss it, from Linda S. Whatever's asked for on your travels, thank you, Greg and Jania. God bless and stay safe. Thank you, Linda. You know, it's amazing. It's just amazing the love you guys have and the care. And I know what's really weird is many of you have probably never been to Ukraine. Maybe one day will, maybe never. But there's Jania on the screen with me saying thank you to you. I say thank you to you. Truly an incredible place and well worthy of your care, your daily concern. If you've been standing with Ukraine for 3 years now, think how much your life has changed, your thought processes have changed, your priorities have changed, your focus has changed. You now know about places you've never heard about before. Tonight, I was able to educate you on 2 places like Ugledar and Berislav, and you just know more and more and more. And that's what's really the joy for us. When we roll out tomorrow, we're probably looking at 4,000 to 5,000 kilometers, the route we're going on the next 8 drop runs. And I even have more that I haven't shared yet, sharing them, day over day. It's just incredible the amount of work that is done and the pain, honestly, to get it there. Not the pain from a wound or a shrapnel, but just the pain of dealing with logistics in an active war zone. It is not easy. And but we're thankful for all of our team members, all of those in the military and the military administrations, our friends in government, and the list goes on, that helps us have the access so that we can be your hands and feet. And as always, what else can I say? But thank you. Slava Ukraini, Geroim Slava. I can tell you right now that as I peek over to this, looks like it's going to be a lot of drones flying around tonight. And I expect that'll just continue, most likely, to push this way. It'll all light up here soon. But that's what we deal with. So wherever you're at tonight, be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for your family. Be thankful for the good things in life. And be thankful that you have the golden opportunity to be a Ukrainian partner and a Ukrainian hero. We appreciate all of you deeply. Have a great night. Look for the video to come up tomorrow. And then over the next couple of days, there'll be some videos coming in from Kyiv. And then who knows when and where we'll be out and we'll be rolling. Video could drop at any time. Live could be dropping at any time. And please, even after this live ends, leave a comment. Share it on your social media. Tell somebody else. Recommend it. It's really helping us grow at a quick clip. And the bigger we grow, the more we can help. So thank you. All of you guys be blessed. Appreciate every one of you. And as I close, huge shout out to our moderator team who does an amazing job. You guys be blessed, and we will see you very soon.
Slava Ukraini!